Hello, I am in South Korea.
Me too.
Yep, with my German boyfriend. It's our first time traveling to this country, and to my surprise, both of us experienced a lot of culture shock over here. Korea is just very different in general, and in this video, I would like to list all of the culture shock that we have experienced so far. Let's go! We are in a restaurant about to eat very yummy food over here, and even before, when I lived in Vietnam, South Korean food is very popular over there. That is why I was very excited before I came here, because I want to try the food where it originally came from. We've been here for some days now, and the food did not disappoint. One thing I really like about Korean's restaurant over here is that it's super convenient. They always have a drawer here where they have spoon, chopstick, and then napkin for you. Another super awesome thing about restaurants over here is that water and all of the side dish are free, and you can have free refill. If you finish all of this, you can ask her like, can I have more of this, and she bring it to you. I am having a soup called hangover soup with some pork bones, some cow. It's like a very popular soup over here. Almost every restaurant has it, and it comes with rice. When I go to an Asian restaurant in Germany, normally rice doesn't come for free. They would come for the price of 1 or 2 euros. But over here, normally most of the food would come with a bowl of rice. I don't know if you can see on the table, but most of the food over here look very red. So you would think that it's super spicy. But actually it's not. Korean food is not that spicy compared to other cuisine like Thai food, Lao food, even Vietnamese food. Also, I have to say the food portion over here is big. Like, it's good for the money. You pay for something, they would make sure to bring like a giant bowl like this of that for you. I'm full. Now we can go. By the way, have you guys seen my dress? I bought them here. It's like very Korean coated, I think. It's like Korean style. Pretty expensive though. I paid around 60 euros for it. But it looks so cute though.
한숨 속에 섞인 감정들이 묘사 마주치며 교차하며
I kind of know that Korea has a lot of mountains, but I did not expect that the whole country is basically just living on the mountain. There's a lot of hill and stairs over here, and you have to walk a lot because there's no elevator normally. Here is another hill. Sometimes they have the stairs, sometimes they just have the hill like this, and then you have to just walk upward. The thing I really like over here is that the street is walkable, and they have a lot of interesting shops on the street. For example, I just found this shop that sells rainbow water mochi, and I don't know what is it. I think it's just jelly. If it's just jelly, I'm gonna sue them. It's jelly. It's not even good jelly. Okay, this is not a very good example, but normally they have very interesting food over here. Not this one though. This one is like 3 euros. They also sell frozen beer over here. I have never heard of that. German boyfriend is probably shocked to death right now.
Because it's frozen honey beer.
They have like normal beer here and then a bunch of like frozen stuff up here.
Actually, she put the beer inside, she discarded the real foam, and every foam you see up there is kind of a
frozen, like ice cream.
And then she topped everything with honey.
Oh my God, it's refreshing.
What does the ice cream taste like?
Beer.
Beer ice cream, okay.
It is beer ice cream.
You're dripping on your beautiful dress.
Everything is dropping. My dress is dirty. We should open a shop in Germany and sell this, honey. I think German people would love it. Dry beer, ice cream, honey from Yuan. By the way, it is very hard to find rubbish bin over here. In the whole country, it's crazy. I don't know how the street is so clean. But like normally, there's no public rubbish bin. So either you have to find a public toilet to discard your rubbish, or you go to a restaurant or a shop and then throw rubbish there, or you go to the shop that sell you the stuff and then give it back the stuff to them. It's very inconvenient. If I am not not wrong, this is BTS, the biggest K-pop like boy band idol of all time in Korea. I mean, K-pop is obviously very big in Asia, and because of that, it's very big in its own country, Korea. You would see K-pop idol pictures everywhere. They are brand ambassador of almost everything here. So every time a brand has a marketing campaign, they would hire a celebrity like K-pop idol, and then they put their face there with the product. It's everywhere on the street. It's a bit too much, I would say. But what I find very interesting is that it is not that easy to go and see a K-pop show because like their hardcore fan already buy it. But I hope that next time if I come here early enough and I plan well enough, I would have enough time to like go and see a K-pop show. Actually, I'm glad me and German boyfriend don't live here because if we actually live here, we would go broke in a week because of German boyfriend gambling addiction. This thingy is all over the country. You choose a box that has the thing that you like and then you pay 2 to 3 to 5,000 won, which is around 2-3 euros. And then you can get one random thing from here. German boyfriend has paid, I don't know, 100 euros for this. How much did you pay for this?
15 maybe?
15 euros!
1.5?
You pay 1.5 euros for this figure.
You just said 100.
I just tricked you so that you tell me the truth.
Emotional, damn it!
Anyway, we're going to get one just for the sake of the video. This is the ring. And these are the options you might have. And the price is 2,000 won. You have to exchange the money first. Okay, so 4 of the coins are all in here now.
Now you need to touch it for good luck. Okay. It's pink.
Honey, stop it! Stop it! You are addicted to this. Oh my god. Somebody stop my boyfriend from burning money. Ah. Public transport in Korea is pretty developed, I must say. They don't have tram like the train that is driving on the street, but they do have subway under the ground, and they have a lot of buses. And I'm amazed by the amount of buses over here. Their bus system is very extensive. It's everywhere. And there are so many buses running. I'm in Busan at the moment, and I read that this is the hardest city for bus driver to drive because of its geography. I mean, the whole Korea is like up and down with mountains anyway, but this city is extremely difficult. But still, it's running smoothly. I don't see any problem. In Vietnam, each bus would have 2 employees, 1 driver and 1 ticket seller. So when you get into the bus, the ticket seller would come and sell you the ticket. In Korea, there is just 1 bus driver, but there is also a system to check the bus ticket. When you get in, you have to put your card into a machine next to the bus driver, and when you get out of the bus, you have to remember to put your ticket into the machine at the way out as well. Otherwise, you're gonna be charged more, I guess. And I always forget it because I'm not used to doing that. Okay, I finally understand what they meant about hardest streets to drive in Korea. I'm just a passenger, okay? I'm not even the driver, and I've been getting shaken left and right, backward and forward. It's really a bumpy ride. The public transportation system over here is actually very smart. Normally people would have a card like this. It's called T-money card, and it costs almost nothing. And then you would like top up the card. And then every time you go to the subway, you just need to scan it. So you never need to buy the ticket. Before, when I was in Germany, when I want to go somewhere, I had to remember which is the stop, how many stops, which route is this. But with this kind of card, all I need to do is buy the card, top up the money, and then I can just scan it. It is a very carefree situation. The only problem I find is that you only can top it up with cash. You cannot pay by card. It's a bit inconvenient. Reloading. Now you have to put the card in here, put the money in here.
Please wait until reloading is complete. Take the traffic card and change.
Done. Finished. Somehow, every time I go to an underground over here, there are shopping malls as well. And it's not like fancy shopping mall, it's just people having shops along the way of you walking. And I love it. Ah, that's German boyfriend. You know, I thought that my country has to be the country that loves noodle the most in the world. But when I arrived to Korea, my opinion has changed. This country loves noodle like crazy. For example, if you go to a convenience store, like a tiny one, 1/3 of the store is selling instant noodle. And then there would be a lot of hot water dispenser, so you can put the water in and then eat the noodle immediately. We went to the sauna some days ago, and in the sauna there is a very big towel of noodles in the middle of the restaurant, like a towel. And there are 7, 8 different dimensions which you can get different noodle from, and then you can make your own noodle over there. My country loves noodle, but we don't really eat instant noodle that much in a restaurant because we consider instant noodle as something cheap to eat at home. Honestly, the noodle over here is not really my taste because they are surprisingly quite spicy and they took a long time to cook too. But I find it interesting though.
The next day.
So I'm in a high-speed train, and due to poor planning, we did not have a seat. But something interesting happened. If you arrive at the station 15 minutes before the train leaves, you could buy a standing ticket, which I have at the moment. When they sell all of the tickets already, you have a ticket like this, sit in the middle of the coach, and it was not that bad. So we've been sitting here chilling for 2.5 hours.
I want to say that the standing ticket still has more comfort than the regular German ICE ticket.
Really? Also, I have to say, fast train in Korea is pretty expensive. We drive for 2.5 hours and we pay around 30 euros. That is a lot of money. You know what I didn't expect at all about Korea? I know that the weather in Korea is kind of similar to Germany, but somehow in my mind I still think that this is a Asian country with like Asian food and vegetable. I do not expect them to have the exact same kind of vegetable and fruits that they have in Germany. It's even worse than in Germany, and I feel so sorry for them, especially when it comes to fruits. They have to import almost everything from banana to like watermelon. They love watermelon over here, and they are so expensive. One big watermelon costs around 25 euros. And I just bought this box of watermelon for around 4.5 euros, which is a lot of money actually. And also vegetable is pretty lacking over here too. They have the same kind of vegetable we have in Germany, like carrot, napa cabbage, potato, very few greens. But here is what I truly admire about the Koreans. Somehow, with that very few food ingredients, they managed to have a very successful food culture. They have very few stuff to be creative with, and somehow they managed to have like such a variety of food that is so yummy and now getting popular all over the world. There are some big seafood markets in the city that we are visiting because it is near the coastline. And one thing about me is that I love seafood. That is why I have to visit this place. But before coming here, I have prepared myself that it is going to be very expensive because seafood, fresh, tourist area, it doesn't sound very cheap to me. In Vietnam, seafood is just so insanely expensive in tourist area. And to my surprise, I got the biggest shock when I came here and got to know that seafood in South Korea is very reasonable. Cheaper than in Vietnam even. It's also very fresh and yummy. The food is high quality here. German boyfriend doesn't really like seafood. He likes fish. So I feel bad for him. He doesn't eat much of the cool seafood that South Korea offer. More for me then. All of this for less than 50 euros. Very good price, I have to say. There are around 5 palaces in Seoul, and they are very big and very cool, with the whole infrastructure basically still intact or get rebuilt. And guess how much it costs to go and visit those palaces? Almost nothing. It's around 3 to 5,000 won, which is around like 1.5 to like 3 euros. You can see the whole thing, and it's so big, and it could be a whole day of exploring for each palaces. Fun fact, if you wear hanbok, their traditional clothing, you could get in here for free. Also, palaces over here, some of them are built in a mountain too. So if you want to go there and see them, you basically have to do some trekking trip. You know, after visiting South Korea, I finally understand the impact of the Korean wave in Asia and specifically in my country. Before we're coming here, my boyfriend, who is German, had almost very little knowledge about Korea in general, and he doesn't know much about the language, the culture, the places, and the celebrity and everything. On the other hand, I had years of watching Korean dramas, listening to Korean music, learning about their culture, eating their food from Vietnam. And when I came here, it just shocked me how much I know about Korean culture without even trying. I can say thank you, sorry, hello. I understand like basic Korean. When I walk on the street over here and I see faces of celebrity and political figure, I know them. I even know their name. Everything over here, especially pop culture, is familiar to me. My boyfriend was really impressed with my Koreans. Like when they talk to me and I understand them, and he was like, since when did you learn Korea? Why don't you put this amount of effort in learning German? Okay, I think I will end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far, and maybe this video could be helpful for your next Korean trip if you plan to have one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!